Hey coffee family, is your espresso coming out like this instead of coming out like this and you don't know how you can fix it? This simple coffee educational video is for you. I am going to be teaching you how you can fix this fast espresso extraction by showing you 3 common causes and how you can fix each of these causes. Most of you beginner baristas and home baristas struggle with this challenge and have failed to fix your shot of espresso, and it's because whenever you encounter a fast espresso extraction, everyone will tell you to adjust the grind size, but sometimes it doesn't work because it's not the only factor that causes this fast espresso extraction. It can be the type of coffee beans, the dose, how you tamp your coffee, or even the espresso machine itself. But don't worry, I got you. I want by the end of this video for you to be able to fix this fast espresso extraction like a professional barista whenever you encounter it, because I'm going to share with you even the smallest details that very many people overlook. The reason why we are having this fast espresso extraction is because water is going through our coffee grinds very fast and it's not dissolving the right flavors into our shot of espresso. This type of espresso in the barista language is what we call as the under extracted shot of espresso. The taste is going to be sour, weak or watery with unpleasant acidity. And proof for you to know that you're having an under extracted shot of espresso is going to be the brew time. If you finish extracting your shot of espresso and it's below 20 seconds, that's obvious case an under extracted shot of espresso. And how you can fix it? Let's start with the cause number 1, which is using the wrong type of coffee beans. With this, I'm meaning that if you want to have a good extraction of your shot of espresso, which will give you the best flavors and aroma, then you should stay away from pre-grinded coffee beans or old steel coffee beans. This is because pre-grinded coffees get old very fast. So whenever you keep coffee beans for a long period of time, or if you don't properly store your coffee beans, they will get old, and the more they get old, they lose the oils and the gases. These oils and gases is what creates resistance when extracting your shot of espresso, creating that hand-like extraction with that good creamer of your shot of espresso. So whenever the coffee beans get old and deoxidize, they lose the oils and the gases, resulting into a fast extraction of our shot of espresso. For you to fix this challenge is to use freshly roasted coffee beans. I would highly recommend that whenever you're buying your coffee beans, buy it from a local roaster. This will ensure that you're having freshly roasted coffee beans, and as proof, you can check for the roast date. At least use coffee beans that have rested 14 days from the time it was roasted. When you open your coffee bag, make sure to store it very well. I would recommend first to keep it in an airtight bag or an airtight container. Don't keep coffee beans for over 4 months, and remember to grind your coffee fresh before brewing. This will help you prevent deoxidization of your coffee. And next is going to be common cause number 2, which is going to be the dose. Dose means the amount of coffee that you're going to need to extract your shot of espresso. If you use less amount of coffee in your pot filter, you're going to end up with less resistance. So the water will go through that small amount of coffee very fast, resulting into a fast extraction of your shot of espresso. To fix this challenge is to use the right amount of coffee, and what determines the amount of coffee is the size of this basket. For most commercial espresso machine or professional espresso machine, you will need to use around 20 grams. Then for most basic espresso machine, they have a capacity of 18 grams of coffee. A bonus tip, you can reduce by 1 gram or increase by 1 gram. This is going to ensure that you have the right amount of coffee in your basket, which will help you to have a good extraction of your shot of espresso. And the common cause number 3, which is using the wrong grind size when you're making your shot of espresso. If you use a coarse grind size, the particles are going to be big, which is going to allow water to go through your coffee grinds very fast. So you need to use a fine grind size for your espresso. You always set your timer so that you can be able to see how long your espresso takes to extract. If it's below 20 seconds, that's obvious case an under extracted shot of espresso. This shot of espresso has finished extracting on 18 seconds. This means this is an under extracted shot of espresso. For us to use grind size to fix this under extracted shot of espresso, we're going to be grinding our coffee on a much finer grind size. So we had 21, we are reducing to 19. This is a bonus tip. You grind out small amount of coffee, like 5 grams. You throw it because this is the coffee that has been stuck in the coffee bath. And now I'll grind my full dose. 20 grams. And now I'll extract my shot of espresso. By just looking at the way this espresso is extracting, we are going to be in our ideal time range. You can see how our espresso is extracting with a very thick creamer, which looks like honey. And now we've finished extracting our shot of espresso on 27 seconds. This is in our ideal time range, and this is how you can use grind size to have a good extraction of your shot of espresso. If you've followed these 3 simple ways and you're still failing to have a good extraction, it might be a challenge with the distribution and the tamping. Why this is important: if you don't distribute your coffee and you don't evenly tamp very well, water is lazy. It's going to find the weakest spot of your coffee grinds, and it's where it's going to pass, creating an under extracted shot of espresso. And for us to fix that challenge, you need to distribute your coffee very well using a distribution tool, or some people would prefer to use a WDT. No matter what you're using, the main goal is for you to distribute your coffee evenly in the pot filter. And when you're tamping your coffee, you need to tamp very well, firmly and evenly, to ensure that your coffee is all leveled. This is what is going to help you have a good extraction of your shot of espresso, because the water is going to go through all your coffee bed evenly, resulting into that good extraction of your shot of espresso. And if you follow these 4 simple steps but you're still failing to have a good extraction of your shot of espresso, now it might be the espresso machine itself. It can be low pressure, it can be a wrong temperature of your water that you're using to brew your shot of espresso. Think of your espresso machine like an oven. With low pressure, without the right temperature, it's going to cause your espresso to extract very fast. From now onwards, I want you to think like a professional barista. Whenever you encounter this challenge of a fast espresso extraction, ask yourself, are you using the right coffee beans? Second, are you using the right amount of coffee as your dose? And third, are you using the right grind size for your shot of espresso? Fourth, have you distributed and tamped evenly your coffee to create that coffee pack for a good extraction for your shot of espresso? If these 4 don't give you a good extraction of your shot of espresso, then it might be something technical with your espresso machine. You need to seek help from a specialist who can help you fix any problems that you might be having with your espresso machine. Using the right coffee tools when making your coffee is key. And if you want to know some of my personal recommendation of the tools that I use as a barista, They are from Amazon, so they have Amazon affiliate links. Whenever you buy something using these links, I get a small commission, which is an amazing way of supporting this channel. But a very important tip that I would like to leave with you for this video is understanding your espresso brew time. This is proof that will help you to know if you're having an under extracted shot of espresso, and it will help you to know how you can fix that shot of espresso. And I would recommend for you to watch this video next, because this is the knowledge that you need to master the espresso brew time.